All right, what is good, everyone? Welcome to the Spiritual War Room. We're going to do a true crime reading. In this true crime reading, we're looking into the Black Swan murder trial. So, on September 27, 2020, Ashley Benefield ran to her neighbor's home claiming that she had shot and killed someone who attacked her. And that attacker was Doug Benefield, her husband. Ashley and Doug were married only 13 days after meeting, and their relationship kind of quickly began to break down. When Ashley became pregnant, Ashley would leave the home that she shared with her husband and went to stay with her mother. Ashley Ashley never informed her husband of the birth of their daughter, and so obviously the breakdown of their relationship was, it was there was obviously a pretty significant rift between the two, especially if Ashley's not informing her husband, hey, our daughter was just born. So of course, with a divorce and the breakdown of their relationship and the fight for custody, this, the friction between them became more intense. So the question is, did Ashley murder her husband, or is she, as she claims to be, an abused wife? A relationship that takes off pretty quickly, not always, but it's it falls in a very likely pattern of this relationship notwithstanding. So that's what this is all about. We're trying to find out whether or not Ashley attacked him and killed him, or was this, as she claims to be, self-defense. Okay, so in this reading we're going to look at the energy surrounding Doug and Ashley's relationship before they got together, or like at the beginning of their relationship, during their relationship, and the end of their relationship. So we're going to look at the energy of their relationship. Okay, we're also going to look into the truth about each of them as a partner. So what's the truth about Ashley, as a partner to Doug, and what was Doug's energy as a partner to Ashley? Okay, so that's what we're going to look into as well. All right, the energy surrounding their relationship. Was there abuse on either side, from Ashley's side or Doug's side? What secrets were each of them hiding from one another? Ashley was claiming that Doug was poisoning her, so maybe we'll find out if that's true. We're going to look into how did each party feel about the child, the situation with their child. Okay, were they concerned? Were they using their child as a pawn to get back at the other one? Like, I want to see, how did they really feel about their child? We're going to look into the energy surrounding what happened at the home. What were they talking about leading up to this shooting? Because I believe she shot him. Okay, and how were they feeling at this moment? So those are the things we're going to cover in this reading. All right, guys, before we jump into this, don't forget to show me some love, like, share, subscribe. I always appreciate the love and the support. All right, guys, so we are going to start by looking into the energy surrounding their relationship. Okay, so let's start over here with, actually, let me use this deck. We're going to poke 3 cards for each of them, beginning, during, and towards the end of their relationship. Let's start with Ashley. How was she at the beginning of the relationship? How was she during? We have death. Ooh, and devil. Oh my god. That's during. And let's look at the end of the relationship. End of relationship. Queen of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, okay. Okay, so I was going to pull some for Doug as well, but actually I'm going to kind of break down Ashley's energy. Okay, so the energy at the beginning of the relationship, we have the Nine of Stakes. Here it's almost like getting your soul back. Getting she was saying that I went through something very traumatic. This is a time for me to heal and recover, and you're here at this point in my life where I'm ready to move forward. I'm putting in the work into myself that I need to do. So that's what she was doing. At the beginning, she was really building herself up as someone who was recovering from something that was very heartbreaking, okay? During the relationship, we have the devil and death. This is Ashley. So she could have been saying, oh my God, hold on. Why is death here? The devil and death. So whatever she was saying was that he was doing, again, one of the things that I wanted to look into was whether or not Doug was poisoning her, because that's a claim that she made, that Doug was poisoning her. During her relationship with Doug, she was actually the one doing this. She, with the devil and death, Page of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles, she was definitely giving him something. And classic, like this switcheroo. Like I'm projecting onto you what I'm really doing. You're doing what I'm doing. That's what she's doing. She's claiming that he's poisoning her when it's her doing it the whole time. Anything else for what's the devil? Sorry, I'm not taking those. What's the devil? This is someone who's very materialistic. All they care about is money. What can you do for me? I give you love and you give me money. We have the devil again. This is something that she is known to do. I will do whatever you want me to do for money. I will be whoever you want me to be for money. Now, she's not telling them, who do you want me to be? And I'll be that, like, as if they're hiring her. No, she finds out what they want, and then she plays that up to them as if she is what they are looking for. But really, it's an acting gig. I'm just here pretending to be what you want so you can give me what I want. And she was really devilish throughout the relationship. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who is very materialistic, who only cares about herself and her objective, her goal. Okay, and this is Buffy the Vampire Slayer tarot deck, and this female, I forget her name. Woods. What's her first name? Nicole Woods or something like that. Well, anyways, in this show, she represents somebody who is fighting for a good cause, right? But she is so focused on this cause and what she's fighting for, or what it is that she wants, that she's willing to sacrifice the relationship with her child, because her child isn't what is important. The mission is what is important. So this is somebody who would use their child as leverage to get what they want and to accomplish their goals. So what can you tell me about this Queen of Pentacles? This is towards the end. So during, she was really trying to get rid of him. And in the end, she was willing to sacrifice anything and anyone that she needed to accomplish her goals. And she thought she succeeded. How does she think she succeeded in this by causing this tower moment? She thought people wouldn't realize what she was doing, because they'd be like, well, she doesn't need his money because she has a successful business all on her own. But the money goes to the child. The money goes to the child. Yeah. Now she's finding herself having to defend herself, because she's really having to explain what really happened, and like people aren't buying what she's saying. Okay, so that's the energy surrounding Ashley Benefield before, during, and after, towards the end of their relationship. Let's look at Doug. Okay, at the beginning of their relationship. Okay, hold on. Because I saw a couple of cards that I thought, okay, well that might be it, but I didn't take them. Oh my goodness. Okay, so at the beginning of their relationship, oh, he got oh my God, he got the 10 of stakes as well. Now, for Ashley, it was kind of like getting their soul back. She was getting her soul back. She was recovering from something that was heartbreaking. And he could have been in the same situation where I just got over a tough breakup and I'm trying to get back, out there. And with the Knight of Chalices, this is the same guy, but this is before he became a vampire. So he's like in love with love. And he says, I might be love's bitch, but at least I'm man enough to admit it. He really thought that this person was the one. He really did. Because he's in love with love. Yeah, there's that 6 of stakes, like the dummy, like I'm a dummy. This person, I helped her. Oh my God, look at this. This is so perfect. This is so perfect for this situation, because he was so in love and he was trying to overcome or heal from some horrible relationship that he had just gotten out of. And he's feeling like a dummy because this is someone who is very materialistic, very shallow and greedy. And he helped her build a business. We have the magic box. This is a business that another person started and it was left to her. So at the beginning, he was really invested in her. I'm love's bitch. And that because he was being love's bitch for, he was in love with the wrong person. He got betrayed. So that was at the beginning of his relationship with Ashley. He fell head over heels. He jumped in. Yeah, look at the Fool. I was very naive. I jumped into something too soon. This is not, had I taken the time to do my research, had I taken the time to do my research, I would have known that this person is a hidden enemy. With the 2 of Chalices, yeah, they're supposed to be fighting for the same cause, but only one is good and the other one is evil. Because this one that falls into the darkness is because they're selfish, superficial, they're greedy, they're self-absorbed. They don't care who they hurt as long as they get what they want. This instant gratification, where the other person, he's like, well, I should really do what's right. I need to do my research. Had I done my research and not been a fool and been love's bitch, I would have probably rejected this offer. So during the relationship, maybe he was kind of reflecting on that, like, would I have... Okay, so during the relationship, he thought he was getting some, his partner, his lover, and he ended up getting an empress who like enjoys the kill, enjoys to get over on people. Look at how the empress is surrounded by skulls. I get what I want at the expense of others, and I don't care who gets hurt. The tower. It started to crumble again with the Queen of Chalices. This is a Queen of Cups. This is somebody who's supposed to be loving and nurturing. But here, I'm really getting that it's fake love. It was definitely something that kind of caught him off guard because he did not expect this person to be this way. So, but you can't really be surprised if you're marrying someone after only knowing them less than 2 weeks. But he was so confident, and he felt bamboozled, like, oh my god, I was betrayed, I was tricked, this person is not who they say they are. Okay. Towards the end of their relationship, what can you tell me about Doug? Page of Pentacles. There could have been a lot of arguments, maybe surrounding work. He feels like he got into something that maybe, like, I don't know this field, but King of Chalices does, though. I'm getting that he feels stupid opening up, helping someone start a business that he's not, it's not his thing, but he's there. He's done this, and it was a constant thing that they would fight over. Towards the end of the relationship, she tried to make him out to be the monster, even though he's not. He's somebody who's very giving, very loving, very supportive. And that just wasn't good enough for her. So she had to make him out to be this monster. One day, he woke up, he didn't realize what was going on, and everybody was scared of him. Like, what? He had no idea what had happened. It was because, she was running around telling everybody how horrible he was. That's how it was towards the end of his relationship with her. She was really throwing dirt on his name. Okay. So, let's look at the energy surrounding their relationship. Was there abuse on either side? Was there abuse on Ashley's part, and was there abuse on Doug's part? Let's start with Ashley. I'm not taking these, sorry. I'm going to shuffle them a little bit better. I did not look at them. I just put them back in. Ashley's part, please. Was there abuse on Ashley's part? Was there abuse on Ashley's part? Was there abuse on Ashley's part? Three of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, she wasn't cooperating with him. So if they had any issues, she could have been the cause of these problems that they were trying to address. Yeah, there she is. She claims to be a partner. So, I'm helping you, I'm supportive, but she was like It's wicked. The Tower in the back, you see this tower. The Tower card in this deck is that tower right there. This tower was built by people that she used and abused and she took from, all to get what she wanted. Whatever she built was built on the backs of her victims. And I'm getting that that's her. That's Ashley. That's the abuse that she brought on him, is this lack of support, you using and abusing him, and betrayals, pretending that we're on the same team, not realizing that she was working against him. See, and here I loved you, I invested in you to help you get out of a tough spot, and this is how she treated him. Oh my God, here we go with death again. Damn, he feels okay. Was there abuse on Doug's part? Yes, on his part, he was always trying to make her feel like he had something up his sleeve. You don't want to play with me because I have something up my sleeve. You don't want to fuck with me. You don't want to break my heart because I have something up my sleeve. So she could have been saying that he was, kind of indirectly making certain comments that would make her think that he was up to no good. So he was doing this. He was doing this. Okay, hold on. I had some cards that were upside down. Flipped upside down, but I'm gonna stick them back in there. Okay. So abuse suffered, or on the part of the abuse committed by Doug, the abuse that he have the star. The abuse oh man, okay, hold on. It's funny that we have the cards right here, these cards. Five of hearts is the Five of Cups. Ace of Spades is the Ace of Swords. Sadness. Five of Cups represents sadness, depression, because of a truth that came out. What's that truth that someone was juggling? Struggling, or somebody oh, that the decision that they made is going to cause them financial loss. Oh my God, why is the star here? The devil. I was going to say, she felt like in order for her to have the success and the happiness and the life that she wanted, she had to get rid of him. But she needed his money. She needed something from him. Again, there's that feminine who gets everything that they want off the backs of their victims. They victimize others to get what they want. They don't care who they hurt. They don't care who they betray. Okay. So, what secrets were each of them hiding from the other? Oh my god, we're going pretty long already. What were secrets that they were each hiding from each other? What was Ashley hiding from Doug? What was Ashley hiding from Doug? Two of chalices. What was Doug hiding from Ashley? Okay. What was Ashley hiding from Doug? That she was a hidden enemy, that she was looking to betray him the whole time. What was he hiding from her? Money was kind of tight. He had a lot on his plate. There was a lot of stuff going on financially that he was not telling her. So they were hiding this. They could have been fighting about her business and what he invested in her. And I'm throwing all this money and I'm struggling and I'm trying to keep our heads above water. Maybe she didn't know everything. Maybe she did. I don't know. But I'm getting that this is what he was hiding. These are secrets that they were hiding from one another. She was hiding that she was a hidden enemy. He was hiding that he was struggling financially, emotionally, all the above, whatever. Okay, so those are secrets they were hiding from one another. Okay. Anything else for what they were hiding? One for Ashley. She had something up her sleeve. One for Ashley. What was Ashley keeping secret? Page of Stakes. Was Doug keeping a secret from Ashley about? Okay. Another thing they could have been hiding from one another. She was hiding that she really was inexperienced and she didn't know what she's very immature, very hot-headed, very young. That she wants to come off like she knows what she's doing, she has it all together, but she's very young, very naive, very inexperienced. That's what she was hiding from him. What he was hiding from her could have been that he had some kind of illness, some kind of sickness. He was hiding this from her. What is this illness? What was the cause of this illness? The Ace of Wands was the cause of this illness. Whatever was communicated is the truth. What is this? Yeah, again with speaking truth. What is it? Okay. That he was the one having to fight for his life. That he was the one who was being poisoned by the wife. Yeah, the wife was trying to kill him. She had been trying to do this for some time. Well, I'm hearing, why won't you die? She could have been trying to kill him for some time. He wasn't going. Maybe he was hiding it from her that he was sick. Was he hiding that she was sick? Or was he hiding from her that he was sick? Was he hiding that he was sick? Was he hiding that he was ill? Had fallen ill? Remember I said he could have been having financial issues. It could have been because he had to go to see maybe some kind of specialist, a doctor, about whatever it was that he was experiencing. And he was hiding this from her. Maybe he came to realize that she was the one who had betrayed him. She's the one who stuck the sword in through his heart. Man, he's like, after all this that I invested in you, you have to stake me through the heart. After you know everything that I've been through, I have invested in you and you betrayed me. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Okay. How did each party feel about their child? How did Ashley feel about her kid? I kind of already got that she's somebody who would use her kid to get whatever it is that she needs. If she was going to use, if she needed to use her child as a bargaining chip, she would do that. As leverage, she would do that. I already got that, but let's see what the cards are saying about how she feels about her child. Page of Chalices. What did I say? Look at the Queen of Pentacles. This person doesn't care who they sacrifice as long as they get what they want, what they need to accomplish their goals. They don't care who they sacrifice. So for her child was a paycheck. She doesn't care about the kid, but I have goals and I need that paycheck. And as long as before, if he dies, if he passes away and I have his child, the child is going to get that money. So this is a mother who would put her own needs and desires and goals over the needs and the welfare of her own child. She always has some something up her sleeve. Page of Chalices is someone who pretends to be friendly and caring, but they're a cheater. They're a manipulator. So that's how she really feels about her child. Let's see how Doug felt about his child. How did Doug feel about his child? The Emperor. The Emperor is a leader, is a protector. And who better to represent this card than Buffy? Okay. He wasn't sure if she was going to keep his child away from him. So in court, things got kind of nasty. Things got kind of ugly. He's willing to sacrifice anything for his child. We have all majors here. Eight of Chalices. Even when he's trying to cut this relationship out, he's still being attacked. He's being followed. He's being attacked. As you remember, I said Ashley was somebody who was really throwing dirt on his name, trying to make him sound like he was this demon, this devil, like you're so horrible and bad. For him, he wanted to protect his kid. He didn't know if he was going to have access to his child. He knew that there was something about himself that he needed to change. He needed to work on if he was going to be the father that he needed to be. But then this tower happened. No matter what, it's like she was never happy, and no matter what I would do, I just couldn't make her happy. Okay. He was worried about how he was going to protect his kid. What's the story surrounding what happened at the home? What were they talking about leading up to the shooting of Doug, the hanged man? You didn't. Okay, so they were fighting about her lack of, I don't know, some professionalism or lack of just this. She didn't know how to, I don't know, did she not know how to run a business? You told me you knew what you were gonna do or how to do it, but you don't know anything. And this could be about business, or yeah, I invested in you. I loved you only for you to betray me. Why did he say that she betrayed him? What's the 10 of stakes? With another man? Was she cheating on him with another man? We have King of Swords and the Emperor, so there's definitely two masculines here. She could have been cheating on him and then trying to take his money. This was the truth that was spoken. Ace of Swords, the communication. He said, I'm taking all my money and I'm running and I'm blocking you out. I ain't giving you shit. Because you are fucking some other dude in my house. You are fucking some other dude in my house. She attacked him. And she was worried, oh my God, if he walks away, if he leaves me. And maybe he did walk away. And she made that judgment call. What's that judgment call? What is the judgment call that she made as he was walking away? He was walking away. Hold on. Again, maybe he was trying to get away from her. What happened? As he's, again, six of swords. As he's walking away, he's leaving and he's taking his money with him. So what happened? Again, walking away. When she attacked him, when he was trying to get away, a lot of cards of him, there's something significant about him leaving. So this could have been a situation where he was, walking away from her and she shoots him and she's like claiming self-defense. It's like, well, how can you claim self-defense if he was like shot in the back? Something like that. In the back as he's getting away. In the back as he's walking away. In the back as he's walking away. In the back, come from behind as he's trying to break free. How many shots? I'm like, something about 2 shots. I don't know if she took 2 shots or if she shot him 2 times. I don't know. I have no idea. But there is something significant about him walking away. Okay. In the home, they were arguing about her business and how he invested in this and he wants his money back for all the time and the money and the energy that he invested in her and her business. Maybe I don't know if there was a prenup or I don't know what. But there is something significant about an argument about her maybe having an affair with another man. Somebody that she works with. Somebody that he worked with. And she brought this man to his home, and that was definitely an issue for him. Tower. Oh yeah, you're gonna play like that? I'm gonna take everything away from you. And that kind of made her snap, and she attacked him. Okay. So how were they feeling at this moment? Look, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I was going to ask for Ashley, but let's get one for Doug. Heartbroken. Disappointed. Because this is coming to an end and he has already invested all this time, money into this person. Why is she the Knight of Pentacles? Because she was rejected. And she didn't know how to handle it. She didn't want to be rejected because if she got rejected, then that meant that he was going to take everything from her. Something about her business, her child. Having him out of the picture was just better for her. That's how she saw it. So she thought once he was out of the picture, she was throwing dirt on his name, telling him he's not the man that he says that he is. That's why I'm taking our child away, because he's not going to be a good father. He's not going to, this isn't a healthy family. So she made sure to set it up before, because I'm really getting that she was trying to poison him months before he actually died. She shot him, and he's carrying a gun here. She had the gun. He was betrayed. And in this card, she's laying on the couch dead. Buffy walks in to find her mother dead on the couch. And it has to do with money, with the Ten of Pentacles. Don't take away the money that I get from you. I need this kid, this child, because if you're not around, then this kid's gonna get all your money, something like that. But again, he wasn't telling her that he was struggling. There was something about his finances that was kind of messed up. So what can you tell us about this home? What about the home? They were penny pinching. It was tight. Money was tight. So they were fighting about money, when this all happened. I partnered with you. You betrayed me. We have a family. Who's to say that this isn't, this is even my kid? Because you've been sleeping around with someone at our home behind my back. So it could have even been that he was questioning the paternity of this child. I don't know. Yeah, because my lover is a liar, that my lover is a cheater, my lover betrayed me. How do I know that this kid is even mine? I don't know. Something like that. Well, that's what I got, guys. I hope you guys got something out of this reading. I hope it brought some clarity. Remember, as we read tarot, it's not always very clear. Sometimes it takes different readings to get different pieces of the whole picture. So we'll pull on this again to see where this case ends up, where this trial ends up as it gets going, because I believe it just started, even though this happened back in 2020. So yeah, I think that's what it said. I don't really know. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope you guys got something out of it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I always appreciate the love and support, guys. All right. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time.